Something that has started popping up on my Garmin watch for a bit now is a suggested run for the day. I have a Forerunner 245, and based on the YouTube Garmin channel, it looks like it has been available since the fall of 2021 for those of us with that particular watch. If you haven't seen this feature yet, stay tuned. Hey there, Wrinkled Runner here. This feature from Garmin has been referenced since sometime in 2020, so this may be old news to some of you, and it may not be on your watch yet if they're rolling it out. It's been popping up on my Forerunner since last fall, and I'm in the middle of training for a half marathon at the moment, so I've turned off the feature, but I was using it when I was just running without a race event. So, real easy to begin, the suggested workout for the day is just that. Your Garmin will give you a workout to do based on your current fitness, which they get from the data on the watch. Just like the Garmin Coach feature, this is based on you and whatever algorithm is used to decide what your body needs and can handle as a workout to help you become a better runner. I'll do a mini tutorial for you now, and then I'll talk about some pros and cons as I see them after the tutorial. Okay, so if you want to see if your watch has the feature, then you're going to hit the start button and then hit it again to see the options. For mine, you hit the middle button on the side over here to get to those options. So you'll see workouts, and then you can scroll down from there. Workouts, Pace Pro plans, training calendar, things like that. Now, we are interested in workouts. So you're going to select the workouts, and you're going to see if your watch has this, it's going to say today's suggestion. The start button to see today's suggestion. So today's suggestion for me is a threshold run. And then if you scroll down on here, it tells you the purpose for the run. If you scroll back up, you're going to see the suggestion again. So if you hit the start button, then you're going to have these options of either doing the workout, you can see the steps of the workout. So when you suggest that, it tells you you have a 10-minute warm-up and the pace. And then when you scroll down, it gives you the actual run part, and then it gives you the cool down. You can disable the prompt, or if it's disabled, you can also enable the prompt, depending on whether you want to see the suggested run for the day or not. So when you hit do workout, you're going to hit the timer to start the workout just like you would in a regular run that you're doing. And you can see, you're counting down the warm-up, and just like everything else with workouts that are set up in the watch, if you hit the lap button, it'll send you to the next step. So if you only wanted to work out or only had time to do a 5-minute warm-up, you could hit that lap button and it will take you then into just a straight workout. And this is telling me that I am not running fast enough. Okay, so here are some of my thoughts on this feature. If you aren't training for anything at the moment, this can be a great way to have a plan that is based on your own data. The workouts are varied, so you aren't running the same thing every day. When we don't have a plan, it can be easy to just go out for 4 miles every day and not change anything up. Our bodies, though, are very adaptable. And so doing the same thing all the time means that we eventually stop progressing. So even if we don't have a plan or aren't training, it's good to have a framework of varied runs. This feature can give us that variation. The workout suggestion gives you a pace range. Sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit for what we can do. Especially if you don't have a coach, it can be hard to know what paces should be on different runs. Since this is based on your data, the paces suggested are ones you should be able to do. The workout can be as simple as take a rest day. Now, many times we need that nudge to do just that. Again, having something based on our data that tells us to do that can be a big benefit for those of us who tend to do too much. One thing I wish could be different is the suggested workout isn't visible until the day of, so it can be hard to know if the run is something you're going to be able to do that day. My husband has a lot tighter of a time frame and needs to know the night before what time he needs to get up to get the run in before work. Something I am guessing a lot of runners need to know. So if you get up at 6 a.m. with the expectation that you're going to run for 40 minutes and the watch suggests an hour and a half, well, that plan's going to go right out the window. And then you need to plan a run on the fly. If you have a bit more flexibility in your schedule, that may not be an issue. You can look at the workout when you get up in the morning and then plan your day around it. Runners who go all out may also run into trouble if they should be taking a rest day. The watch may say to run for an hour at a faster pace or do a VO2 max workout or whatever. Those who like to do what a plan tells them, no matter what, may get injured if, not only with this feature but any plan, they aren't tuned enough into their own bodies to know when they need a rest. So pay attention to the signs that you may need a rest day no matter what your watch is telling you. So some other things to keep in mind, these suggested workouts won't show up right away on a new Garmin. You need to log in some runs and it can take up to a week for the feature to kick in. When my watch started giving me suggestions, they just popped up one morning. I didn't toggle it on, so I'm not sure what triggered it. I assume because it's in a rollout, it's an automatic feature and was maybe introduced, at that particular time. Another thing is if you have a training plan in your watch, either put there from a coach or one you have entered in or any other workout that can be uploaded to the watch, that will take priority over the daily suggestion. And you won't be shown that as an option when you go to the run screen to start a run. So check it out. Maybe your Garmin has that feature and it's something that you'd be interested in doing. Next week, I'll be talking about running alone, some of the benefits and some of the things that aren't so great. Join me next Wednesday morning for that video and hit subscribe so you don't miss it. I'm a running coach from Buffalo, New York, and I love to talk about running. I also love hearing from you, so you can email me at sherry@wrinkledrunner.com with any questions you may have that I can help you with. Sign up for my once-a-month newsletter so you can get the links to all of my content. I have a blog, podcast, as well as this YouTube channel, and I put content out on all these platforms every week. The newsletter also informs you of any runner's resources that I have found. If there's any running resources that you love, please put them down in the comments so that I can check them out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the run.